moment, but I'm going to get started because it's just after 10. So you can mute yourself there, Jenny, and if anyone else drops in live, I will say hi to them. Okay, guys, so we'll start sitting nice and tall. You're very welcome to your Saturday yoga and meditation. And as you can see, I've taken my mat outside today. So if you have the option to do that, it's a nice day, go grab it, grab your mat, run outside. And we're just going to spend our morning this morning trying to really loosen out and release any tightness, stress, or tension from the body and focus on a little bit of self-care and setting ourselves up for our practice. Hi, Yaniv. Hope you're well. So the nice straight spines, soft shoulders. We're going to close our eyes here and just bring our attention internally. So just turn all that focus into ourselves. Slow, deep in-breaths and deep, full exhales. And completely switching off, letting go of whatever you're doing for the rest of the weekend. And just gifting yourself this time to move your body, quieten your mind, and really fill your cup for the weekend. So a little bit of stillness, peace, and ease here. Tuning into your breath, slowing everything down. Long, slow, deep in-breaths and deep, full exhales. And just scanning your body, being aware of any tightness, stress, or tension. Any little niggles. Maybe making a little promise to yourself that we're going to breathe and stretch and really lengthen into any of those tight or tired places. Keeping the breath flowing through our practice today. And really making this about self-care and self-compassion. And hopefully within this hour, you have enough energy for whatever your weekend brings. So we're going to spend a few moments with our breath. And we're going to do that lovely circular breath where we inhale for 3, we exhale for 3, and we hold the breath for 3. So with that lovely straight spine and those soft shoulders, the heart lifting and the long neck, when you're ready, we're going to inhale 2, 3. Hi, Helena. Exhale 2, 3. And we're going to hold 2, 3. And again, we inhale 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. And hold 2, 3. Again, inhaling 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. And hold 2, 3. 4 more like this. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. Hold 2, 3. Last 3. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. Hold 2, 3. 2 more. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. And hold 2, 3. Last one. Inhaling 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. Hold 2, 3. And just sit with that little bit of stillness, peace, and ease. And just see if an intention comes up for you this morning. Motivation for your practice, what got you on your mat, how you want to feel throughout your day, what energy you want to bring into your weekend. Lengthening tall, soften those shoulders. Stretch the crown of the head and draw the belly button in. Deep, full in breaths and long, slow exhales. And then when you're ready, you're going to take your right hand. You're going to support your right elbow with your left hand. And we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing to really get that energy moving through our body. I'll demonstrate first. You're going to use your thumb and your ring finger. You can just drop the index finger and middle finger down. No need to do it yet. You're going to close your right nostril. You're going to inhale through the left. Then we close the left, exhale through the right, inhale right, close and exhale. I'll talk you through it. And your hand is just supporting the elbow because it can get heavy. Watch you're not falling forward. Lift the heart, drop the shoulders, and lengthen the spine. So your left hand is just holding the right elbow. As you assume that position, try and lengthen up a little taller, softening the shoulders and lengthening your neck. So lovely long neck here. And then you're going to take your right thumb, closing your right nostril. The first few of these, you might feel a little bit congested in the nose, particularly if you're just out of bed, but it does loosen up as we do it. So closing that right nostril, you're going to inhale through the left, hold that breath, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left, long slow inhale through the left, close left, exhale right, all the breathing through the nose if you can, inhale right, close right, and exhale left. Inhaling left, close left, exhale right, inhaling right, close right, and exhale left. Inhaling left, close left, and exhale right. Inhaling right, close left, sorry, close right, and exhale left. Sorry, my lefts and rights, guys, bear with me. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. So we're going to do 4 more rounds like this. Inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left. 3 more. Inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left. Then to our last 2. Inhale left, close left, and exhale right. Inhale right, close right, and exhale left. Okay, we got 1 more like this. Long, slow, deep breath in through the left nostril. Close, and long, slow exhale through the right. Draw that energy right up in through the right. Close right, and exhale left. And then just release your hands down. If it's comfortable for you, take your thumb and index finger to touch, resting on your knees, the palms facing up. Sit a little taller here for me. Soften those shoulders, draw the belly button in towards the spine. Lengthen and stretch the fingers towards the earth, crown of the head towards the heavens. Draw your belly button in to support you here. And we're going to go for our square breathing just to finish off our breath work this morning. So it's going to be an in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. If that's too much, particularly if you're congested, switch it down to 2, 2, 2, 2, or even breathe in ones, that's fine. So lift the heart, drop the shoulders, draw the belly button in, lengthen the neck. And when you're ready, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. 4 to go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Last 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. We got one left. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and release. So long spine, soft shoulders. Make sure you haven't let that spine drop. So lengthen tall, drop the shoulders, draw the bellies in, chin parallel to the earth, crown of the head towards the sky, seat bones rooting you down and create that space. And just coming back that sense of peace and ease and stillness. Setting yourself up for a great class, great weekend, whatever your body needs from you today. Let's find the energy and the space and the peace from this practice. And then just turning your hands down, taking hold of your knees. We're going to just circle the upper body around on the lower body. So moving those upper bodies around, creating a lovely flow of energy in around the pelvis. And then we're going to go opposite direction. So movement and breath and rolling around and coming right back to center. Then we lift the heart, we drop the shoulders, the neck long, taking right ear towards the right shoulder, allowing the weight of the head to just stretch, lengthen and release any tightness or tension from that neck. Gently we come to center and we do opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. So ear coming towards shoulder, that lovely neck releasing. And slowly coming to center. Now lift the chin, lift the heart, let the head hang back, look right up towards the sky. And come to center, and then chin comes onto your neck, slightly round forward here. And slowly coming to center. From here, let the eyes open, arms face each other, taking right over left. And with your in-breath, reach and stretch up really high into the fingertips. And slowly and gently, we draw the arms down. Inhale, reach and stretch a little higher. And slowly and gently, we release. And once more, lengthen and stretch up high into the fingertips. And slowly and gently release. Uncross the arms, taking the opposite arm over. Inhale, we reach high into the fingers. And as we slowly and gently release the arms down, letting go of tension from those shoulders. Inhale, reach and stretch really high into the fingertips. And slowly and gently release. And once more, lengthen and reach really high. And slowly release. Uncross the arms, hands on the knees again, and roll out the shoulders. So try to come more into your body now. Park everything else. Same start to most classes you'll do with me to really invite yourself into your body, out of your head. Opposite direction with the shoulders. And then when you're ready, left hand to the base of the spine, right hand to the left knee. Sit and lengthen really tall here for me. And then we just twist and look back over the shoulder. So rotating the spine, twisting and looking all the way over that shoulder. Use your eyes to see a new point behind you as you twist and twist and twist. And slowly we come to center. And we do the same thing opposite side. So start sitting tall and then take it into a twist. Looking over the shoulder, finding a new point behind you. Twisting and twisting and twisting. And slowly coming to center. Hands a little wider than the hips. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. Always remembering we're looking for that space in the side body. Exhale, lean into it. Lift the chin. Lengthen the chin. Stretch into the waist. 3 breaths here. Inhaling deeply. And exhale fully. 2 more. Lovely long in-breath. And exhale fully. And once more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Slowly come all the way up. Let that arm float down. Opposite side. Start with a lovely reach. So reaching high. And then side bending here. Lifting the chin. Lovely. Lengthen and lift and stretch and lengthen into the fingers. So keep those chins lifting up here, guys. Stretch, lift and lengthen. And slowly come to center. Once more to each side, just waking up our spine. Stretch up really tall, get that length. Side bend over, chin is away. Breathe and stretch and lengthen and stretch and breathe. And slowly we float to center. Last time, last side. Lifting and lengthening really high. Side bending over. And slowly come to center. Then we interlace fingers, chin to the chest, separate out the shoulders and reach as far forward as you can. So really try to open the shoulders here and create that space in the body, reaching forward, 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 and sitting tall, hands to the heart. 2 more like that, chin to chest, stretch and reach further forward than you think you can. Open out those shoulders, reach, 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 reach. And sit tall, hands into the heart. And your last one like that. So really open the shoulders, stretch and reach further forward than you think you can. And sit tall, hands to the heart. Let's stack both hands on top of our heart. Lengthen the spine and really think about a soulful self-love Saturday. Inhale deeply. Bring that breath right into your heart. And just exhaling any tightness, tension or stress. So that's in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do 4 more like that, each one bigger. Inhale deeply. Big sigh as you exhale. 3 more. Inhaling. And exhale fully. 2 more. Long, loving in-breath. And exhale fully. And once more. Inhaling, deep, full in-breath. Exhale, lovely big sigh. And then from here, when you're ready, guys, come forward onto your hands and knees. So take a moment here, set yourself up. If you need extra padding under the knees, go for it. Brilliant. Okay, so on your hands and knees, we just start swinging the hips. So it's a little harder for me to see you guys outside, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so nice little shakes the hips right and left. And then I want you to press your hands firmly into the mat, draw your tummy muscles in, arch and round all the way up. So separate the shoulders, arching and reaching high as you can. And as you exhale, bum sticks out, eyes look right up towards the sky. Again, pressing into your hands, draw your tummy muscles in, arch and reach and stretch and round high as you can. And then bum sticks out, eyes look up, stretching towards the sky. And once more, pressing into the hands, draw the bellies in, separate the shoulders, arch and reach and round. And slowly and gently releasing. Now let's take that back to a nice flat spine here. Your knees are directly under your hips, and we're just going to creep our hands as far forward as we can. And then send your bum back to your heels. So think about melting your chest and your head towards the earth. So really extend those fingers forward. Keep your bum high, but lengthen it back. Melting head, heart, chest, lungs towards the earth. Stretch and lengthen. Get as much space as you can from the middle finger through the arms all the way to the armpit. And then at the same time, you're working your hips back towards your heels. Stretching forward, reaching back, stretch more forward, reach more back, lengthen and stretch. And then slowly we walk our hands right back in under the shoulders. From here, squeeze shoulders together and then press and round. Move the whole spine. Take it to neutral. Squeeze those lovely shoulders and press and round. So draw the tummies in, arching and rounding high. Back to neutral. Last time, squeeze shoulders and press and round all the way up and back to neutral. Let's sit back bum on the heels here for a moment for me. Any expectant mums, keep your knees nice and wide. Everybody else, knees hip distance apart. We lift the heart, we soften the shoulders and lengthen up tall here. Inhale, right arm reaches up. So stretch and reach and lengthen up high. Drop that right hand down in between the shoulder blades. Left arm comes up. We hold that left elbow. So on an inhale, stretch and reach up really tall. A little bit of pressure on the left elbow. Feel the back of the right arm stretching. And exhale, side bend here. Now lift that chin. Imagine a lovely big grapefruit under the chin. Stretch and reach. Get that side waist. And inhale, come to center. And again, stretch and lengthen up really tall. Just a little bit of extra pressure here, pressing down on that elbow. Let the heart, chest, lungs open. Lift your chin away from the chest. Breathing deeply, stretching out the back of the arm. And slowly and gently release. Release the arms down. Roll out the shoulders. Left arm lengthen and stretch. Really high here. Drop that left hand down in between the shoulders. Let's take the right hand this time to hold the elbow. We lengthen the chin away from the chest. We lift up really tall. A little bit of tension here to stretch the back of that tricep. Lift the chin, lengthen high. Inhale deeply. And exhale, side bend. So chin is away from the chest. Stretch and reach and lengthen. Breathe a little heavier. Stretch a little deeper. And slowly come to center. Release those arms down, roll out the shoulders. So again, any expectant mums, knees nice and wide. Otherwise, your knees are hip distance apart. You're going to inhale, reach and stretch, reaching to the sky, lengthen, stretch and reach. Take the hands together in prayer. Squeeze out the ears, reach a little higher for me. Lengthen that lovely spine. Get the chin lifting away from the chest, draw the tummy muscles in, stretch and reach, and then draw your bellies in. We're going to hinge forward and just imagine your nose comes to the floor first. So hinging forward, hinging forward, hinging forward, coming all the way down. Little baby fingers touch the mat, bum sinks back to the heels. Let the head come down. Let the nose come down. So you're stretching forward. Double check in here, guys, that you're not letting the wrists and the elbows rest on the earth. Little fingers only. You're stretching the fingers further forward. You're dropping the bum a little further back. Bum to the heels. Little fingers press into the mat. Forehead and nose press into the earth. Send the bum back. Stretch into the fingers. Stretch a little further forward. Sink a little further back. Squeeze out tightness and tension from between those arms. Lengthen into the fingertips. Sink the bum back. Breathe and stretch and breathe. Now draw those tummy muscles in nice and tight. Squeeze into your shoulders. Wrap your tummy muscles in close and using only those lovely tummy muscles, you're going to lift all the way up, coming all the way up, reaching high. Stretch the sky, lift the chin, and then let's stand up tall on our knees. Take the 10 fingers in behind the head here. Cradle the hands around that neck, support the weight of that heavy head. So inhale, you're going to press your hips and pelvis forward, and you're going to begin to stretch the sky. So lift the heart nice and high. Let the head just move back. Only a small, gentle back bend here. Press the hips forward, elbows towards the sky. Lean a little further into it. Press a little further back. Engage those lovely bum muscles. Press the hips forward, elbows towards the sky, and then slowly come to center. And then let that bum come down onto your heels. Again, my expectant mums, make sure the knees are wider than hip distance apart. Everybody else, keep those knees in, hip distance apart, hands behind the head. Tuck the chin in, suck the belly button in, and we're curling in the opposite direction. So chin to the chest, curling down. Suck your belly in here as much as you can to help you lengthen the spine. Elbows back towards the heels. Forehead comes in towards the knees. Lengthen and stretch, stretch and lengthen. Curling, curling, curling. It's the tiniest little ball you can be. Stretch, lengthen, lengthen, stretch. Keep on breathing. And then slowly roll and round the body all the way up. Head last, come up. Arms come down, roll the shoulders and breathe. So when you're ready from here, take it onto the hands and knees. Let's just shake out those hips and wiggle the bum around. So nice big circles here, releasing tightness or tension from those lower backs and opposite directions. So circling, bringing movement. Brilliant. So a little pigeon pose here, guys, but if you've got any knee or hip injuries or pelvic pain, modify for your body. So on the hands and knees, we're going to take our right knee and slide it all the way up to the right wrist. If you're pelvic pain at the moment, that might be your maximum. If you're injury free and you're feeling good, open the shins. My shin is coming square to the front of my mat. And then this time we're going to come up nice and tall. So come tall, hands to the hips, lift the heart, elbows back behind you, and try to balance. If the balance isn't there, hands can be on the floor, reaching for the earth if you can. Take the hands to the hips, lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the lungs. Breathe in that sunshine. Inhale those good vibrations. Let the hips be heavy. And then come back to a neutral position. Let's take our hands to the floor. You're going to stretch the back leg back even further. And then we're going to come down onto the elbows. So coming down towards the elbows, I want you to let the head come down onto the arms, soften out. Make sure you're not rolling to one side, that pelvis is still nice and level. And you're just melting into the earth here. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen that back leg back. Surrender, relax and release. Just feel that hip opening as you soften. And then slowly and gently press your hands into the mat. Lift the heart really tall. On your next inhale, right arm reaches up. Look up towards the thumbs. Stretch, reach and lengthen. Lift the chin, stretching high. Reach for the sky here. Open, open, open. And slowly and gently release. Left arm, same move. Stretch and reach. Lift the chin. Energy into the tips of those fingers. Reach, reach, reach. And slowly and gently release. Now that leg that's out behind you, let's just squeeze the back of the hamstring and bring it in, holding here. See how that feels. You can stay in that position. Otherwise, you're going to stretch and reach back with that right hand. Try to find left hand. Try to find that left heel. Now have a look. I'm looking sideways, but I'm looking at you guys. I want your chest and shoulders forward. So your shoulders and hips should be in line with the front of your mat. And then we're going to bend your elbow towards the sky and take the heel in towards the bum. If you're rolling to the side, you're missing that lovely quad stretch. So make sure your shoulders and hips are the same direction as the front of your mat. And you're just drawing that heel in, breathing deep, full in breaths, long, slow exhales. Get that quad stretch, it feels good. And then slowly and gently release. To come out of this, think about that back leg and slowly and gently begin by moving that leg in first. Then we take the front leg back. One knee comes in, one knee comes out. Hopefully you'll feel that relief through the hip joint. And we just swing and sway side to side. Excuse me. And then pressing into your hands, draw the belly in. Arching and reaching really high. Slowly and gently releasing, bum sticks out, eyes look up. And again, press into your hands, arching and reaching high. And slowly and gently releasing. So back to that lovely flat spine. When you're ready this time, moving the left knee. So left knee, take it all the way up to the wrist. And again, that is a perfectly good pose if that's your max today. However, if you can, we open the shin to take it parallel to the front of the mat. and just slide that back leg back a little bit. So we're going to come up onto the tips of our fingers here for a moment. You may come up onto the hands on the hips. See what feels good for your body. Elbows back behind you. Lift the heart, look up. So you're balancing on the kneecaps really, and you're lifting the heart up, elbows back behind you. Lift the chin. So really open that front side of the body. Elbows are back, lengthening, lifting, smiling, breathing. Sucking in those good vibrations, releasing any hip tension, and then slowly release the arms back down to the earth. So square out those hips again in case they've moved. Lengthen that back leg back even more and begin to bend the elbows towards the earth. So the elbows are coming towards the earth, softening the shoulders, maybe melting the head, the hands. Lengthen out that back leg. And we're breathing. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. Square the shoulders, release the hips. And breathe. And then slowly walk your hands all the way back up and in. Heart, chest, lungs lifting. Right arm reaches up. Look for those right fingertips. Let the hips be heavy. Reaching and stretching and lengthening and smiling. And slowly and gently release. Opposite arm. Reaching it high. Lift the chin, lift the chest, looking up. Lengthening into those fingertips. And slowly and gently releasing. The leg that's out behind you, so that left leg this time. Let's take that heel into your bum. Again, that might be your maximum. That's perfect. If you can, we stretch and reach the left arm back round. Sorry, right. What am I like? The right heel comes in, the right hand comes back. We find that foot. Again, make sure you're not rolling to one side. Take a moment. Hips and shoulders towards the front of your mat. Get that sensation at the front of that right leg, opening and lengthening, the quadriceps stretching. And then we take heel in towards the bum. We lift the heart, work the heel a little closer towards the bum, stretch out the front of that thigh. Keep on breathing, lengthening and breathing and breathing and lengthening. And slowly and gently release. Back leg, draw that knee in towards you. Take opposite leg back. One knee is forward, one knee is back. And then we're just going to swing the hips. And we're going to swing to release lower backs. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. And let's do our first downward dog today. So fingers spread nice and wide, toes are tucked. So the first downward dog, particularly in the morning practice, it's like a big yawn for the body. So go very gentle and easy with yourself in this. Your toes are tucked, you send your bum up in the air. Let's start with big bent knees here. Press the floor away. Just holding here with bent knees. And experiment maybe straightening one leg. And then switching, one knee is bent, one leg is straight. And you're just playing around with this. Just nice gentle rocks side to side. And then let's bend both knees nice and deep. And we're slowly going to walk our hands back to our feet. And then we're just going to hold it here at the back of our mat. So holding here, take a moment, take hold of the elbows, shake out the neck. And when you're ready, just tip that body weight forward into your toes. Going as far forward as you can, tip it forward. And drop the weight right back into your heels. Again, we allow ourselves to tip forward, forward into your toes. And back on your heels. And last time, forward onto your toes. And take it right back on the heels. Let us bend the knees, hands come to the hips. Draw your tummy muscles in and slowly, gently, you're rolling up, uncurling vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up. Head is last to come up. And then just take a moment here to really square your body. So feet hip distance apart and parallel. Grow through the legs into that pelvis. So you're really strong, secure, and rooted into the earth. And then from the pelvis, lengthen the spine, lift the heart, soften the shoulders. Grow tall through the neck, crown of the head towards the sky. And let's just turn our palms to face forward. And like open the chest, externally rotate those shoulders, let everything be open, grounding through the heels. And just feel your power and your strength. Just feel balanced here. So strong, rooted, drawing up all that lovely, strong, earthy energy through the feet, through the knees, into the hips, long spine, shoulders, tips the fingers, neck is long, crown of the head towards the ceiling. And we're just going to hold in this position. Make sure those feet are square and the palms are reaching forward. Heart is lifting, neck is long, and we're doing 3 deep breaths here. No need to move the body, just breathing deeply, inhaling. Lovely big sigh. 2 more. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. And once more. Lovely long in breath. And exhale. And then inhale. Take the arms out to the side as though you're drawing all that energy right up. Stretch through the sky. Hands come together. Ground into the heels. Reach, stretch, and lengthen. Higher than you think you can. Press the heels into the earth. Reach the fingers towards the heavens. And then as you exhale, take the hands, draw them down in front of your body. Once they pass the heart, then you begin to bend forward. And then when you let the head go, reach your hands towards the earth. Shake out that neck. So take a moment here. You are trying to lengthen your spine. Let the head be heavy. Flop into it. And then let's bend the knees and slowly walk out into plank. So take your time. Enjoy every movement here. We're just waking up our bodies. Line yourself up. Wiggle into that nice strong plank with your body in a long line from the head down to the tailbone, from the hip bones down to the heels. Strong arms pressing right down from shoulders to wrists. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then knees come down. Take the hands a little wider than the mat. We're just going for 5 press-ups here to really activate the arms and chest. So inhale, lower the chest, and exhale, push. Just small press-ups, tummy's tight. Inhale, lower, and exhale, press. 3 more like this. Inhale, lower, and exhale, press. 2 more, lower, press. Once more, lower, and press. Take your time, walk your hands back in under the shoulders. Relax the shoulders, let the hips come forward, swoop the heart, and look up. So looking up, stretch the belly, big smile, lift the chin, and then press through the hands. Imagine I'm putting the hips back first, so leave the bum, hips come back, toes tuck under, fingers spread wide, and we're lifting to downward dog. Deep full in-breath, long slow exhales. And either keeping both feet on the floor here, or if you're injury free and you're feeling good, let's float that right leg all the way up. Point the toes, go for the splits here. Strong arms, toes towards the sky, lengthen and lift, lift and lengthen. And slowly and gently release. That's the same thing with the opposite leg. So really engage the butt, point the toes, float up high. Enjoy the feeling of length. Stretch it up, breathe, breathe, breathe. Strong arms. And slowly and gently release. And let's bend the knees and slowly walk back. Keep the knees bent, and we're going to come back to a squat. Now, if you've got any pelvic pain or anything, come into a higher squat. Those who are injury free, let's drop down nice and low. Maybe wiggle our feet out to the side a little bit here, guys. And just drop those bums. Take your hands in prayer. So think about dropping the tailbone towards the earth. Lengthening the heart. If your heels are rising, step a little wider, make space for that pelvis, and just try and drop the butt. Any of my mums to be, your squat can be way up higher if that's more comfortable for you. But I want everybody just to think about tail down, heart lifting, feet rooting into the earth, and just drink in that magic energy. So fill your body with love and light, but keeping it rooted and earthed. Grounding your heels, lifting the heart, creating space in the pelvis, but yet softening that tailbone. I'm going to stay here, a couple of more breaths. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. 2 more, there'll be long in breath. And exhale fully. Once more, inhaling and exhale. Now just place the left hand on the mat, stretch and reach the right arm for the sky. So reaching high, looking up, lengthening, and slowly and gently release. Opposite arm, stretch and reach really high. Big smile as you stretch the sky. Keep that butt down, reach into the fingers, and slowly and gently releasing. And then from here, just tip the weight forward slightly, work on straightening the legs. Turn your toes back parallel if they've moved to the side, and hold on to the elbows. Shake the neck. Take a moment here. Tip the body weight forward onto your toes. And drop right back onto your heels. And again, we'll roll forward onto the toes. And back on your heels. And hands on the hips. Draw those tummies tight. Slowly roll. Coming all the way up. All the way up. Head loft. Come up. And breathe. Now when you're ready, let's take the weight into the right leg. Let the left foot come to the ankle or the calf. Or if your balance is working well today, you can take the heel to the groin. Woo! As soon as I said it, my own balance went. So take a moment here. There's no rush to get to the groin. You only go there if the balance is working for you. And then we lift the heart, draw the tummies tight, meditate on one point that's not going to move, and stand, rooting into the earth, drawing the tummy muscles tight, holding here. And then inhale, stretch and reach into those fingers. Separate the shoulders. Chin is lengthening. Hands in prayer above the head, holding here. And slowly hands to prayer in front of the heart. Holding and breathing and balancing. Rooting your heels, stretching your crown and strengthening that core. And release. My own balance is out the door today. I don't know what's going on. But just take your weight into the opposite leg. So heel to hip, really strong, grounded. Meditate on one point in front of you. Spread the toes and don't let that big toe lift up. Take the foot to the ankle or the calf. It's a great tree pose. If you can, the heel comes higher. And then we stand really tall. We draw the tummy muscles in and we take the hands in prayer in front of the heart. So rooting into the earth. Heel really grounding you. Crown of the head reaching tall. Neck is long, tummy is tight. And then we extend our branches. So reach into the fingers. Lifting high. Embrace the wobbles. And stretch into it. Hands in prayer above the head, holding here. And slowly hands to prayer in front of the heart. And just grounding for 3, 2, 1. And gently release. Now, my trees were very freaking wobbly today. So just shows you different days, different stuff in the body. So when you're ready, come to lie on your backs. Let's bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. And just walk your heels in so your fingers can just about reach your heels. Head and shoulders heavy in contact to the mat. And then pressing your feet into the earth. Begin with a little roll of the pelvis and then lift those hips up towards the sky. Press the heels into the mat, engage those little bum muscles. Press the feet and lift up tall and high and strong. And slowly and gently curling and releasing, coming all the way down. Working on moving each vertebrae, getting the spine as flexible as possible. Press into the feet. Begin with that little rock of the pubic bone. And then think about peeling each vertebrae, Rather than lifting up, peel up, come all the way up like a wave onto the shoulders, weight in the back of the head, lifting those hip bones, holding up high, and then curling like a beautiful little wave coming down slowly and gently right back down. And we're going to move our arms this time with our lower body. So let's extend the fingers towards the ceiling. Let's have the palms facing towards each other, fingers reaching for the sky, weight in the head and the shoulders. And then when you're ready, little rock of the pelvis, and slowly and gently we're peeling up. So peel up lower body, middle body, upper body. As we're coming higher, we're extending and reaching the hands towards the earth behind us, lifting the hip bones towards the sky. Extend and reach the fingers away from you while resting on the earth, pressing the heels into the earth too, lifting the hip bones. So just press the shoulders into the mat. So no tension in the neck, your shoulders are on the earth, head is on the earth. And then as you exhale, tummy muscles engage, and you slowly reach fingers for the sky as you begin to curl down. Curling, breath and movement, slowly with control. Keeping the fingers reaching for the sky, palms facing each other. We'll do one more like this. Press into the feet, a little rock of the pelvis, and we pick up. So picking up, picking up, picking up. As we pick up, begin to extend and reach the arms behind you. Press the feet into the earth, lifting the hip bones high, engage the glutes. Weight in the shoulders and the back of the head. Fingertips resting onto the earth. Engage those butt cheeks. Press the feet into the earth a little higher. Lift the hip bones up. Fingers reaching towards the earth. Lifting up, up, up. Weight in the shoulders. Hips up, hips up, hips up. And slowly and gently curling and releasing each vertebrae, coming all the way down slowly and with control. Then you're going to take the knees into the chest. Any of my expectant mums, leave a little bit of space between the knees. Otherwise, knees in nice and close. And we're just going to rock side to side. And then when you're ready, release the legs to the earth. So legs out nice and long. Draw your right knee into your chest. 10 fingers come around the knee. Everybody make sure you take the knee to the side, and then we work knee towards the armpit. So you're really working on creating space in the torso, but getting a little pinch into the hip joint. So knee is out to the side, moving towards the armpit, drawing those arms in, softening the shoulders, and breathing. And then slowly and gently releasing. Opposite leg, same thing. Slide the leg in, 10 fingers just below the knee. Take the knee to the side and then work the knee to the armpit. Get that pinching feeling in the hip. Use the arm strength to draw that knee in a little bit deeper, a little bit stronger. Taking the knee in more and more and more. And slowly and gently lengthening and releasing that leg down. Let's bend both knees. Now, any of my expectant mums, both knees are out nice and wide. Everybody else, knees come in together, head lifts up. My expectant mums just holding your kneecaps. Everybody else, reaching around, take the elbows, use the arm strength to pull your knees into your tummy, and use that lovely lower back to drop the lower back towards the earth. So arm strength pulling you in, lower back releasing you, pinching feeling in both hip joints, using those lovely strong arms. Drawing in, releasing down, deep and full with the in-breath, long and slow with the exhales. And then releasing. And then when you're ready, it's everybody rolling to the right side. Just roll and drop both knees towards the right. I'm going to take my left hand on top of my right thigh. And my expectant mums, stay there. If you're injury-free and you're feeling good, lengthen and twist the left arm out to the side. And then take your gaze with you. So your knees are going one direction, you're extending into the fingers on the opposite side, and you're breathing. So breathe into the spine here. Soften the shoulders, deep full in-breaths, long slow exhales. Surrendering into the earth. releasing tension and tightness through the spine. Each breath as though you're breathing into those vertebrae and giving yourself a little bit of space. And then if you extended the arm, just slowly and gently use your waist muscles to roll right back. So everybody is lying on that left side. And then take your time, roll to center. Let's all hold the knees nice and wide here. So wide the knees, and you're just going to do a wide roll, holding onto the kneecaps and rolling here, massaging your spine. So allow the knees to be wide and just rolling, and then same thing, opposite direction. Nice big rolls here. And then when you're ready, take it over, rolling onto the opposite side. So rolling onto your side. My right hand is on my left thigh. Staying like that, especially my expectant moments. If you want to intensify it, let's float the left arm up and extend and reach it out to the side. Taking your gaze with that left arm. So my right arm is pressing my left knee into the earth. I'm twisting and extending in the opposite direction, surrendering to the earth, lengthening and stretching into the fingertips, and breathing deep, full in breaths, long, slow exhales. So breathing deep, full breaths, softening your shoulders. Breathing into your spine. And then if you have that left arm extended, switch on the tummy muscles, draw that left arm all the way back over towards your right. And then everybody together pressing into that top arm, taking yourself all the way back up to a seated position. So we're going to do a little bit of meditation here. And if you're happier on the floor for your meditation, that's totally fine. But if it feels good for you, come to a comfortable seated position. Again, there's no pressure to be seated. We're going to go with our counting breath we've been working on the last few weeks, aiming for 5 minutes of breathing and stillness. So my trick for controlling the mind in this is I go inhale 1, exhale 1, count all the way up to 10, and then I count backwards, 9, 8, 7, then I count up again and down again. That works for me when I'm trying to be still and breathe and meditate. If you're happier with no counting practice and just the stillness, that's amazing. You go for it, or whatever works for you. But the whole thing we're going to try and do now is for 5 minutes, just sit still, lengthen through the spine, and try to drop your to-do list, your shopping list, or what you're going to do later, and instead focus on the breath and the stillness and the calm and the quiet. So once you've gotten into a position that's comfy for you, and it might be lying down, it could be sitting on a chair, whatever works. Whatever position you're in, try and lengthen the spine, soften the shoulders, reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling, draw the bellies in, and just tune into your body, switching off from everything else going on around you, and committing to 5 minutes of you time, peace, ease, and stillness. So letting everything else drop away. If you choose to follow my lead, we're going to inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, exhale 6, inhale 7, exhale 7, inhale 8, exhale 8, inhale 9, exhale 9, inhale 10, exhale 10, inhale 9, exhale 9, Inhale, 8. Exhale, 8. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 7. Inhale, 6. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Continue on your own with silence. In your final minute, guys, just keep that stillness and breath. Just taking your time, letting go of that counting practice, letting go of the stillness, maybe moving your fingers and moving your toes, and celebrating what 5 minutes of stillness, peace feels like in your body. Slowly and gently transitioning yourself to what your preferred position for relaxation. Be sitting, lying, you might choose to stay as you are. Blankets, pillows, cushions, socks, whatever it is. Set yourself up now. Rewarding yourself with a little bit of rest, self care, peace, and your ease. So once you're in a position where you feel comfortable and ready to rest, If you haven't already done so, allow the eyes to close. Soften, surrender, relax, and release. And we're going to do 3 deep breaths here, but the breath is going to be a loud, audible sigh through the mouth as we exhale. Inhaling deeply. Big, juicy sigh on your exhale. 2 more. Inhaling. Exhaling. And once more, there'll be long in breath. And exhale. Turn into your regular breath. And then consciously softening, relaxing and releasing your feet. Letting go of your ankles. Knees relaxing. Thighs. Softening all around your hips and pelvis. And surrendering that lower body into the earth. Tailbone, lower back, middle back. Soften, surrender, relax and release. Easing the shoulders, tips the fingers. Feeling your chest and tummy rise. Letting it soften. Belly rising, and belly softening. Softening shoulders, tips the fingers. Letting your arms be heavy, relaxed, free. Melting away any tightness from the shoulders. Softening your neck. Go your jaw, cheeks. Spreading peace, ease, and stillness. All around the eyes, eyebrows, forehead, and scalp. And just bathing in deep rest and relaxation. Some tummies rise and soften. Inhaling peace, exhaling, releasing. And take your time here, guys, to really nourish, replenish, and restore your amazing bodies. You've got some extra time, take it. I'm going to leave you here, guys. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Namaste. See you soon.